This is just too divine for words. If we had feel-o-vision, I can promise you, you would be getting more than one. It is just scrumptious on the body. Hardest thing you're gonna have to do though is to pick your color of choice. Boy, this is just a killer price. Now, I am wearing the eggshells, so this beautiful eggshell color. Then we have this wonderful blush. Here is our, I guess technically, are we calling that, oh, actually, sorry, this is the, oh, we're calling that the wine. And then we, okay, rose wine, deep blue, am I saying that correctly, Kevins? And that really is a beautiful deep blue. And sorry, as opposed to eggshell, we are calling my wrap beige. And then of course, the classic black. I mean, how can you go wrong here? Patricia, I have to say, I'm gonna look for places to go in this. I mean, whether I'm zooming and I wanna add a little glamour, or I'm getting a little chill in my house, or I'm going out to dinner, this, I think you really nailed it. This just epitomizes glamour and charm and beauty. So how did this all come together, Patricia?
It's very chic. I mean, it's called, what is it, a house throw?
House wrap.
Something that's house wrap, which I think sounds like house coat. It's much more glamorous than that. You know, you can wear it inside when you want to be cozy, watching television or reading in bed. But I think that it's so chic that you could throw it over your shoulder, like I've done there in that pink throw. And you could go to dinner, you could go to the opera if you have on a long dress. And it feels divine.
I mean, it really does. And I have to say, not only have you nailed it, I love the fit. Of course, it does have that little, the hooks in front if you would like to, you know, if you are wearing it at the office or inside and you want your hands to be free and you really want to kind of glam up that Thanksgiving, whether it's wrapping the presents or trimming the tree, this just is instant glamour. But then from a practical standpoint, it is a beautiful fashion piece as well. And when I said you nailed it, Patricia, you really did. This, I don't care if it is the winter months, the cooler months, I can see myself, whether it's the chill from the air conditioning during the summer months or just the chill in the air during the winter months. This is something that adds a little glamour and sophistication 12 months out of the year, doesn't it?
Absolutely, and I love some of the deeper colors. I mean, on the model, that just looks so luxurious and seriously expensive, I must say.
No, you're right. Actually, I was having a hard time deciding which color to wear tonight. This deep, oh my gosh. I mean, how can you resist that richness? I mean, it just looks expensive. No kidding. When we were talking earlier, Patricia, and if I didn't know better, I would say if I put another 5 or 6 or 7 in front of that $59 price, to expect this kind of quality and drape and feel, I don't know how they did it for $59, right?
I don't know either. I must say I was very surprised at the price. Because as I say, I only chose the most exquisitely fabrication, and I never asked the price of anything. I just said I want the highest quality. And the fur also, because of the long guard hairs on the chinchilla and on the leopard. They're so soft and sumptuous.
I mean, they are indeed. And take a look at how the color changes the whole personality of the wardrobe. And I really am kind of I get very fancy with my decoration. You know, I aspire to be you, but I live a little more casually. But this dresses up jeans, a turtleneck, a little scoop neck, that little classic black dress. Patricia, I'm trying to envision something that you couldn't add this to, casual or otherwise. It just seems to work with everything, doesn't it?
I think it's very elegant and very royal.
Yes.
When we want to feel royal, I think we just throw that on. and it's uplifting.
Do you know what? I think that's the perfect way to describe it. It is uplifting. And certainly in a very unique time in history where we're looking for things that lift our spirits, this really has, I think, it should have every woman's name on it watching this show. Just from a practical standpoint, though, I love the idea that I don't have to worry about sizing. So whether we have been maybe a little more generous with our snacking or our ice cream during this unique time in history, we can all feel good, right?
And it makes a perfect gift. You know, it's just a very elegant gift because we have to start thinking about Christmas. I mean, it's sneaking up on us.
We really do. And hey, Kevin is my producer. I'm just going to see, Kevin, can you take me on a tour of what's left in each color? Okay, let's start with the blush. Rose, sorry. Rose, we have 300. That's the one that you saw gorgeous Patricia showing off in that beautiful fashion shot. So there's that rose. Let me go to that deep blue. We have 500 only, and talk about a royal, a regal experience. You can really see the weight, the drape, the beautiful replication of that faux fur along that trim. Then, gosh, I'm having such a hard time deciding.
I love that blue, and you know, it looks great with black.
Oh,
you wouldn't
yes.
think so, but it does.
You know what? It does. I'm wearing the black, so you can really kind of see. So if black is kind of your fashion choice, if that's your uniform, as a lot of my friends say, you know, if I'm not here, I do wear a lot of black, and this just really pops it. So black, of course, also available. Oh, Patricia, I don't know. This deep wine color. Oh, there are only 400 of those. Boy, the wine, I think, really looks expensive, don't you think?
Oh, absolutely.
Gorgeous.
And you look at the inside, it's so well made.
You're right. I mean, that's why I say if we had feel-o-vision, I mean, everybody would be getting this. And then, of course, I've got the black. Let me put the beige back on. Kevin, I think you said only, okay, we have only 200 remaining of that beige. Oh, hey, I even like it draped over a chair. So even when you're not wearing it, it looks fabulous. Patricia, could I kind of drape this on my sofa or my reading chair when I'm not using it? It has two purposes, right?
Absolutely. I had one over my lap the other day. You know, you can make it into like your little lap robe.
You can indeed. Well, Patricia, I knew this time would fly. We just never have enough time, but we will see you on Bravo on Southern Charm. I know there are big things in the works there, and the big things this Thursday, and big things in the works for the spring as well. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Absolutely.
We love you.
It was so much fun. Thank you, Shannon. Love you. I'm a big fan of yours.
Oh, well, see, I know, and I'm fangirling over you. Patricia, thank you. Nice to have you here tonight. Merry Christmas.
My pleasure. Thank you. You too.
Thank you, Patricia. Hey, keep calling. Remember, we have the final couple hundred.